Democrats have flipped the Republican-held Iowa State Senate seat, breaking the GOP's long-standing supermajority in the upper chamber for the first time in 3 years. This historic shift occurred as Democrat Catelin Drey defeated Republican Christopher Prosch in a closely contested race, marking the second time this year Democrats have turned a Republican-controlled Senate seat. The victory comes after the death of late Republican State Senator Rocky DeWitt in June, who battled pancreatic cancer and left behind a legacy of political turmoil. Drey secured 55% of the vote in the race to replace DeWitt, a move that underscores the growing influence of Democratic candidates in Iowa's legislative arena. The result highlights the shifting dynamics of Iowa politics, where voters are increasingly favoring Democrats over Republicans, especially as the state prepares for the 2026 midterms. This development is part of a broader trend where Democrats aim to flip multiple Republican-held seats in the 2026 midterm elections, potentially reshaping the U.S. House and Senate landscapes. The flip of the Senate seat has significant implications for Iowa's governance, as it grants Democrats more authority to challenge Republican-led initiatives, including the ability to block gubernatorial nominees who require 2/3 congressional approval. As the campaign season intensifies, Democrats are leveraging their momentum to build a coalition of voters, echoing the sentiment that Iowans are seeing Republicans for who they are, self-serving liars who will throw their constituents under the bus to rubber-stamp Donald Trump's disastrous agenda. The Democratic National Committee Chair, Ken Martin, emphasized that this shift reflects a growing public disillusionment with the GOP, stating, "Iowans are seeing Republicans for who they are." This sentiment resonates with voters who are increasingly skeptical of partisan rhetoric and eager for change. Meanwhile, critics argue that the GOP's persistent dominance in Iowa's Senate reflects a broader pattern of voter apathy, with many residents prioritizing national issues over local politics. As the race for the 2026 midterms unfolds, the outcome of this pivotal moment will determine the trajectory of Iowa's political landscape. Will Democrats capitalize on this momentum to secure a majority? Or will Republicans continue to assert their control? The answer will likely hinge on voter turnout, candidate appeal, and the enduring strength of grassroots movements. In the meantime, the electorate remains divided, with some questioning whether the current political climate is ripe for transformation.